Before we begin on the e-apps, very important to remember whenever submitting business, here's the main dashboard for Equus. You want to go to your new business tab. Okay, so the first page that pops up is the upload new business page. This page is for paper apps. Okay, you're only allowed to go in and do paper apps if you have been approved by Nick and Cindy to do so. Okay, otherwise you should not be uploading new business here. Okay, you need to be giving that to your upline manager, and then they will move it up the chain until it hits the proper person that has authorization by Nick and Cindy to actually submit the business to Equus. Okay, but secondarily, if you're doing e-apps, if you take a look here, you'll see that you basically need to go in and put all your pertinent information for your clients and different things like that. So if you do an e-app, make sure you go on this page, because if you don't, you do an e-app, unless it just so happens to hit Equus's log or hit Equus's report, you will not get credit for it. Which means, guess what? You won't get credit for your cruise if it's with CFG and Phoenix and Foresters, and you won't get credit for it towards promotions and bonuses and that kind of thing. So make sure you are doing your new business submissions. Again, upload new business is for paper apps, and you are not allowed to do that unless Nick and Cindy has given authorization. And then secondly, you must do an e-app new business form if you're doing e-apps. Wanted to go through each company and show you how to get to their e-apps. Now this is only for the main companies that we typically use. Foresters, CFG, Phoenix, American Amicable, Mutual of Omaha. Now the other company that we normally use is Royal Neighbors, but they're over the phone only, and there's no application that's submitted. It's all done over the phone. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to find each one of these. So we're starting off with Foresters here. And then you want to just click here on the Foresters e-app as it loads. Hang on 1 second. It's taking a few minutes for my internet to go here. You want to hit Start New Case, and the only products that are offered for Foresters is you have Term Life, and then you want to hit Find Available Products. You got your Strong Foundation there. If you hit your Universal Life, you got your Smart UL, and then Whole Life, I think is, just the Advantage Plus. Okay, so you got your 3 products there for the Foresters app. Okay, so let's take a look at Columbian Financial Group. Okay, Columbian Financial Group, your resources, new e-app there. Okay, now the only one that you can do on here is Safe Shield Term, so you just start plugging in your information and go from there. Okay, so once you log in, go to resources, new e-app. Alright, Phoenix, after we log in here, okay, so after we log in here, and remember we only have Term Express with them now. So if you hit your e-app there, you hit your launch e-app, same deal, plug in your information and you start building the app for. So you hit new application there and you go with it. Okay, alright, so next one is American Amicable. So after you log in, it's a little bit tricky to find, but after you've logged in, right here where it says Attention Agents, you click there, and then your mobile application training tutorial is, you can watch a tutorial, or you actually click on where it says mobile application and it opens up, and you log in with your username and password one more time, and then once you've logged in there, it'll allow you to do a new application there. Okay, after you do that, here's Mutual of Omaha. You want to go to Sales and Marketing, and then hit your electronic applications, and it'll bring you up to the electronic applications page. You're going to scroll down to Life Insurance e-applications. Click Life e-app. You're going to start new case. And same thing, very similar to Foresters. They use iPipeline just like Foresters does. So you click Georgia or whatever state you live in. You got your accidental death term. hit your find available products, and then you have your term life answers, and then you want have a term life express. Now express is the one you want to use unless Nick or your manager tells you to hit go with term life answers. Okay, after you hit the whole life, you got a children's whole life, and then you got the living promise, which is the main Mutual of Omaha product. So now that I've shown you all of this, just very, very important to make sure that you you know where these EAPs are. But you got to remember too that just because we know where all the EAPs are, you got to have paper with you, because if you don't have paper with you, then you're really kind of messing yourself up in the long run, because what will happen is now you're going to be at a point to where you are stuck if the EAP does not work. Now, if there's other EAPs from the other companies, I don't use them enough to know where they are, so you'll have to find those. But that's what 6 companies there that'll help you. Okay.